Hallo og velkommen til Hildur-testur, og I dag tester vi ut Dungeons 2. Jeg har ikke prøvd det her tidligere, så det her blir interessant. Jeg lurer på om vi kanskje bare prøver på begynnelsen på campaignen.
It was time. The troops of the Absolute Evil had driven the Alliance back to their capital, King's Ending. The time for the final battle had arrived. Prepare to destroy the Alliance, and with it, all good in the land, once and for all.
Okay. Play?
Once upon a time, there was a kingdom full of flowers and rainbows.
Ja, så koselig.
The sun shone all the time, and there was loads of that goody-goody, lovey-dovey, good people stuff going on.
Oh my god.
There, the alliance of abominably good people lived in unearned wealth and prosperity.
Bra for dem da. Det så koselig ut.
But there was a path leading to a different place there.
Okay.
At the end of this path was a rock. There was a cave carved in this rock in which the absolute evil lived. It wasn't a grubby, damp cave smelling of muck and mildew, but a deep, dark dungeon, so dark that even darkness itself was afraid of it.
Just det. Det en som bare har
It
rett
was
øye.
home to numerous innocent monsters who enjoyed a happy, contented existence, living in complete harmony with their environment. But time and again, the sickening, sweet-smelling good visited this underworld in search of treasure and experience points. Many monsters found this to be the death of them, but much worse, the Absolute Evil's treasures were being stolen. One day, just as a few more heroes had finished plundering its dungeon, the Absolute Evil decided it had had enough, and decided to do something new, something quite monstrous. Go to the surface.
Oh.
The Alliance tried to resist, but the approaching horde just flowed over them like an angry wave of axes, teeth, and bad breath.
Oh. De trenger tannkrem.
After numerous unrelenting battles, the Absolute Evil finally stood before the Alliance's capital, King's Ending.
Ok. Så det virker jo veldig interessant da. Vi er tydeligvis de slemme. De som liker å grille enhjørninger. Huff da. Vi får se hvordan det her går.
After countless battles, the forces of the Absolute Evil reached the Alliance capital, King's Ending.
Oi da.
The laughable remnants of the forces of good had come here to make ready for the final battle. Evil would pay a high price indeed to storm those fortress walls, or so they thought. Suddenly, a rumble rose from deep within the earth. Stones burst asunder, revealing an ancient path into the depths.
Ok.
Out of the
Spring
depths
kan in.
of Stygian darkness arises the invincible evil. With earth-shaking steps, the unstoppable evil began its trek towards the front. In the terribly improbable event that it may have forgotten how that works, a formidable help function has been provided.
Hvor er help? Ok, jeg tror vi bare
The
går.
presence of the absolute evil
kan
is
en
also
passe deg?
reflected in the land itself. Grass withered, and in places the ground
Okay.
tore open to reveal bubbling lava.
Oi, oi, oi.
I said, with earth-shaking
Okay,
steps, the
okay.
unstoppable, if somewhat sluggish evil began its trek towards the front.
Ok, jeg gikk feil vei. Du trenger ikke å slemme meg.
Stand all of the ultimate, and Peter is to retreat.
Oh! Er det der en slem ting, eller en...
A few of the Alliance units had
yeah.
entrenched themselves here. A determined absolute evil marched towards them in order to strike them down with its mighty weapon.
Oh my god, ok. Ja, fint. Ja, ok. Jeg liker at ei pil som liksom viser hvor jeg skal gjøre ting og sånn.
Evil had discovered a medal. These legendary awards ensured a creature could be made even more powerful. Only one done, the creature could only wear one at a time. Eyes ablaze with greed, the insidious evil gazed upon the blood-drenched battlefield. Here the last defenders of good would die, and an age of evil begin.
Skal jeg bare se om han blir sur på meg igjen? Kan jeg stå her og varme oss? Neida, ok da. Vi må passe på så han ikke blir sur på oss. Han der virker jo han slemt, han...
Projectiles from the Alliance's catapult darkened the sky, but the Horde's fighting skills were at their best in darkness, if they survived.
Oh! Det ser ut som nesten som en bombe her.
Nothing and no one could stop the invincible evil.
Oh, yes. Jeg har mestet litt helse da, men jeg tror det går fint. Ikke drep folkene mine. Hallo? Er du på vei? Du er litt treg.
Absolute evil strode like a war god through the defenders' ranks and smote them with ease to the ground.
Oh my god, ok, vi tar dem der først før. Åja, jeg tror ikke den her død. Eller gjorde den det? Jo da. Den gjorde det.
Nothing and no one could stop the invincible evil.
Åja, ok. Men, hvordan kommer vi oss hit bort? Det er noe her. Er det helse? Aha! Kult. Jeg vet ikke helt hvordan man kommer seg dit, så jeg tror vi bare får gå hit opp en tur, og så går vi over brua.
Defeating good was as easy as taking candy from a bear to the unstoppable evil. The absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the east with the greatest of ease. Now, only one tiny camp offers any resistance to the absurdly evil evil. And even that won't be able to hold out.
Ok, det var dem her, ja. Vi skal sikkert bare gå hit bort, tror du ikke? For jeg tror det er her det kommer folk ifra. Og den her, den får bare klare seg selv.
The absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the west with the greatest of ease. The defenders in front of the city had been beaten to a pulp and defeated. Now the time had come to attack King's Ending, the final battle beckoned.
Ok, vi bare må gå over brua, for jeg ser ikke noe vei etter folkene der, så de får bare klare seg selv. Det her har nå vært litt mer koselig her.
The city gate was firmly barricaded by the Alliance's archers, but the absolute evil would not allow itself to be held up by such a ridiculous impediment. So, go get them! Destroy them now! Oh yes, sorry, stay in character. The absolute evil used its all-powerful magic to eliminate the archers and open the gate to the city.
Jeg går ut ifra at jeg skal bruke den. Det funker ikke. Skal vi prøve den her? Target unavailable.
The absolute evil had a good long think, but at precisely that exact moment, it decided to act and to deploy its overwhelming magic powers.
Altså... Er det kanskje at jeg må gjøre det på dem? Ja, det er piler.
Using its legend, wait for it.
Greit.
Dairy powers. The absolute evil destroyed the impediment with ease and simultaneously eliminated a whole group of defenders. Story. The road to the capital was now clear. The absolute evil did not hesitate for even 1 nanosecond.
Oi. Ja, vi går bare lenger inn. Det er folk her.
The cowardly evil did hesitate. What would have waited in the city? The insidious evil entered King's Ending. A small, pitiful group of defenders stood together. Suddenly, the doors of several houses in the city opened, and with a loud roar, defenders bore down on the rather surprised evil. An ambush.
Jeg tror det går fint nå. Vi har bare halv helse da, men... Jeg tror det går bra. Vi må ta ut det teltet der etterpå, ja. For jeg tror det er der folkene kommer ifra. Der ja. Fint, fint. Vi skulle kanskje ha tatt ut teltet med en gang. Oi. Skadet jeg meg selv med dere greia? Kanskje. Kom an. Vi rakk det ikke. Sånn. Der, oi, han bare...
The invincible evil had crushed the defenders.
Yay!
King's Ending had been defeated. At least, that's what it thought.
Oh.
Suddenly, the final heroes of the Alliance emerged from nowhere. Another ambush? Now, this was becoming very boring. But wait, this time it was different. Instead, the heroes raised their hands and started singing an incomprehensible chant. A magical ritual? This did not bode well. Well, actually, it bode the arrival of good things, great things, unless you happen to be the absolute evil.
Gode ting som oftest ikke gode for slemme folk.
Somewhere in the depths of the dungeon, the ultimate evil awoke. It did not know what had happened, nor why it had awoken. But it longed for revenge.
Okay.
The last remaining heroes of the country joined forces and cast a powerful banishment spell.
Oh no.
The absolute evil disappeared from sight with a threatening gesture, and a faint whispered, "I'll be back," could be heard coming from its lips. The absolute evil had been banished, and its essence shattered into several pieces. Its reign of terror had ended. The good people of the overworld rejoiced, and an era of peace began for the Alliance. The evil creatures were driven back into the underground, doomed to serve as cannon fodder for pleasure-seeking adventurers. Meanwhile, secreted away in the world's most inaccessible places, the last remains of the absolute evil were resting, never again to see the light of the overworld. Until today, that is. Somewhere deep under the earth, the ultimate evil awoke.
Yay!
And the hand of terror arose, controlled by the ultimate evil. Come on, hand of terror, arise, damn you! Methinks that exploring the surrounding area would be a sensible strategy. However, to do this, light would be required. Still not bright enough. An old throne room was revealed by the light. The circumstances remained a mystery. The hand of terror flew through the throne room, following each and every thought the ultimate evil had. After a few flying sessions, the ultimate evil was able to control the hand with ease. The time had come to call forth creatures who were completely devoted to it and would do its dirty work. Little snots were the dregs of each and every dungeon and spent their time taking care of it. The expansion-mad evil hired one snot on the spot.
Snot on the spot. Okay, so her.
The first little snot appeared. It was completely ready to work in the dungeon and to crawl in the dust before the ultimate evil.
Okay.
Little snots were important to the ultimate evil
Oh, yeah,
because they took care of many important little things, such as excavating new areas. The psionically gifted evil could sense the presence of something important that was buried to the south. It instructed its little snots to dig in that direction. As quick as a fart, the little snot made his way to the marked position and began to dig.
Vent, kan jeg piske han? Det kan jeg! Da jobber han litt fortere. Jeg har sett noen spill.
The creatures of the overjoyed evil had apparently been much more industrious than it had thought. A great dungeon was revealed behind the wall. Everything was already in place. Doors, traps, a well-filled treasury. But wait, treasury? And where, if you please, is this treasury? Oh, well, one can't expect too much of these mindless little snots. First of all, some gold had to be dug out to make space for a treasury to be created. The hand of terror swiftly marked a few small gold veins so that the little snots could excavate them.
Sånn. Oi, vi har fått flere. Sniff, snuff, snorri, snopsi, snark. Skal vi bare ordne det her til treasury, kanskje?
As soon as the gold vein was selected, a little snot immediately set out to mine valuable gold for the greedy evil.
Hei, kaller du det meg grådig? Det ikke snilt. Ja. Jeg liker at jeg bare kan plukke dem opp her sånn det bare. Ja. Slemme dem. Det her også gull, tror jeg.
Once most of the gold had been mined, the hand of terror quickly created a treasury on the spot so that the precious metal could be safely stored.
Kan jeg ordne treasury? Ja! Jeg må ha penger til det. Vi har 60.
The clever evil mastered this task with flying colors. From now on, little snots could use the treasury to store mined gold. It was then at the greedy evil's disposal whenever more rooms needed to be built or new creatures recruited. Little snots were all well and good, but were too weak and cowardly to defend the dungeon. Since it was not able to defend itself, the ultimate evil would have to hire some orcs. But they would require food. Liquid food. Well, beer to be precise. So the next important thing to build was a brewery. And that would require some space to be created. The ultimate evil had the feeling that its servants were not really putting their backs into the work. Might a hearty slap from the hand of terror change that? The sadistic evil encouraged its creature to work a little faster, with a friendly but not at all gentle slap.
Unnskyld. Føler meg litt slem, men det jo det som poenget, så hvorfor ikke? Altså, dere litt treg da. Kom igjen, Snorri. Og sniff. Eller snif. Jeg liker treasury-rommet da. Det var veldig koselig.
There was now an area cleared for the brewery site, and with quick finger snaps from the hand of terror, the room stood ready. Excellent. But the recently built brewery lacked a brewing copper. With a sigh of resignation, the overworked evil set about taking care of that too.
Okay. Put a brew kettle into the brewery.
Hard-working evil effortlessly built a brewing copper so that delicious beer could be brewed as soon as possible.
Snorri er veldig gira på øl, i alle fall.
On the brewing copper. The nostalgic evil banished all thoughts of Oktoberfest and brass bands. Those would have to wait. More important tasks had to be completed first. Both beer and gold were now available in the dungeon, so it was time to hire some creatures to defend against greedy heroes or whatever else snuck around underground. At present, it was only simple orcs declaring undying loyalty to the ultimate evil. The rest of the horde was scattered to the winds.
Okay.
Orcs were defensive close combat specialists, capable of dealing with many opponents. However, they were very vulnerable to ranged attacks.
Okay, det er ikke bra. Hva du gjør, Morak?
It's payday. An eerie gong rang through the halls. It did not bode well for the ultimate evil's treasury stocks, for at each sounding of the gong, the creatures would collect their undeserved wages. However, there was little it could do about this, as it was chained to the throne. Thus, it had to give free rein to its servants' desires. For the time being, at least.
Jeg tror de fikser... Eller fikser de veggene? Jeg vet ikke. De driver og slår i veggene i alle fall. Vi får se om det skjer noe etter hvert. Ok, så vi har fått oss noen orker. Ok, vi skal ha flere, ja. Vi skal ha 5 orker. Greit. Ja.
The dungeon of the expansion-mad evil grew and prospered, but unfortunately, it had reached the maximum possible population it could currently manage.
Oh.
Now a creature would have to be thrown into the bottomless pit before any others could be brought in.
Hvor er det bottomless pit?
One louse-infested orc crawled up from the depths and declared allegiance to the ultimate evil. The first step towards the creation of a powerful army had been taken. The profound evil had had enough of dungeon sightseeing and now wanted to move to the surface to try a dish that is best served cold. Revenge. Some Alliance members were bound to be guarding the entrance to the overworld. A fine appetizer for a vengeful evil.
Ok, så de er her bortpå, i mørket. Så vi må grave oss dit. Kan jeg markere dere? Nei, det kan jeg jo selvfølgelig ikke. Jeg gjør jo sånn. Det her er sånn treningsrom, tenkte jeg å si. Nei, det er beskyttelse, sikkert. Hva du tenker på snart?
The nameless evil's creatures came upon a spider's nest during their search for an entrance to the overworld.
Er dere mine nå?
It would take more than one orc to smoke that out. The abysmal evil used the hand of terror to grab several of the creatures that were still completely inexperienced at fighting and threw them onto the spider's nest.
What? Kan jeg... Hvor er orkene han? Hallo? Kan dere... Oi. Stakkars Morak. Altså, Sniff! Du... Oi, sorry. Det var ikke meningen å slå der, så. Faktisk. Jeg bare trykt feil. Ok, hvor skal jo ha masse
The
orker.
spiders dropped like flies. The strategically well-versed evil patted itself on the back, proud that it had led its troops into battle with such aplomb. And by that, I just simply mean chucking them at the enemy. The basics of a dungeon were now in place. However, the brewery was puny and didn't really have room to store beer barrels in, and the treasury was also anything but impressive in size. Quickly, the expansion-hungry evil set out to enlarge its dungeon.
Hvorfor er utropstegn her? Oh.
The evil has awoken, but its brothers are still asleep.
Huh? What on earth was that? That's not in my script. What a weirdo. No matter. We'd better get back to concentrating on the dungeon.
Ok, utropstegn her. Skal vi se... Februariet er alt for lite. Kan vi liksom utvide sånn da? Vet ikke helt hvorfor det...
The dungeon of the ultimate evil was full of gelatinous cubes. Invisible gelatinous cubes.
Ok. Jeg tror vi også må... ta en og putte i... Ja, det er jo... Hvor man skal dismisse den? In the throne room. Ja. Oh, no.
The creature disappeared into the pit of uselessness with a long, drawn and gradually diminishing... This particular act of wickedness brought a smile to the face of the ultimate evil.
Vel, jeg fikk litt dårlig samvittighet, det er jo mamma. Hvis du sier så... Oi da, det var ikke det jeg skulle gjøre. Kos. Ok. Det jeg lurer på er... vi har ikke
Payday!
fast. Ok, skal vi prøve å bygge litt her faktisk. Åja, vi kan ikke fjerne den veien. Vel, det er jo irriterende. Jeg er kanskje distrahert med han... Dig more treasuries. Nei, build more. Ok, greit. Det var treasury, ikke brewery, som var for lite. Tydeligvis, ja. Det gjør ikke noe om de får større plass til å lage øl, gjør det da? Annet at det koster penger, selvfølgelig, men... Det er ikke så farlig. Vi har flest av penger. Skal vi se. Dere er så flinke små ting. Jeg tenkte å si troll, men jeg tror ikke det var troll. Sånn. Se, det var snots. Ok, da kan vi begynne å bygge den veien. Mens han fikser litt mer på bryggeriet. Så det er jo fint. Snopsy kommer og bygger. Så jeg slår han så snill som jeg er.
A huge monstrosity loomed out of the darkness on 8 legs. This dungeon's human guards had been ancient history for a long while. Now it was home to a huge spider and her brood. Would Sam and Frodo escape it and continue their journey to Mount Doom, or was this the end of the Ring-Bearer? Hang on a minute, that's not the right text. Where are we? Oh yes, a huge spider, henceforth called the Spider Queen. It would be necessary to eliminate the Spider Queen before the horde could reach the surface. The Spider Queen sent forth a wave of her children. Of course, the ultimate evil was fully aware of this danger and immediately prepared to defend itself against them.
her, ja. Spider Killer. Du bare klarer å gjøre litt. Heter han der? Nei, Mordor, ikke Mordor, ja. Ok. Kom igjen. Jeg kan ikke liksom markere dere på noe vis. For... Oh, sorry. Jeg håper virkelig ikke du dør. Skal det ikke gå an å sette noe sånn der rally point eller noe sånt?
And another wave of spiders set out to destroy the ultimate evil. Vi får se hvordan det her går. Så tar jeg selvfølgelig The Spider Killer her til slutten. Kom igjen! Du tatt igjennom da, du snill. Åh, det er sånn helsegreie her. Plukk opp den, du. Oi. A strange odor spread through the ultimate evil's dungeon. It vowed that in the future it would eat fewer beings.
Åh da, uff da. Har vi mistet et par orker? Tror du det?
The vile perversion, once called the Spider Queen, had nothing more with which she could fight the Horde. Later, the sensitive evil would have her innards made into a lava lamp. The way to the surface was open. Now it was time to put those vengeance plans into practice. The vile evil wanted to take this opportunity to utter a really sinister laugh. But unfortunately, its physical state made this unviable. Instead, it asked the narrator to do a bit of sinister laughter on its behalf. Oh well, here goes. Deep breath.
Kjempebra. Vel, det her var Dungeons 2. Jeg likte det veldig godt. Jeg liker han fortellerstemmen. Vet ikke hva han heter, men jeg har hørt han i flere andre spill. Jeg synes han er ganske kul. Jeg liker å spille veldig godt. Så hvis dere vil at jeg skal spille mer, så kan jeg ordne en liten miniserie til det hvis dere vil. Der får dere kommentar. Og så får dere ha takk for at dere så på, og ha det bra!